First off, let's remember that David Petraeus was prosecuted for this, Sandy Berger was prosecuted for this, and pled guilty to these charges. So we need to investigate it thoroughly. I'm really glad the FBI has now gotten themselves involved in this. I think it's really important. And what we already know is that Secretary Clinton hasn't told the truth because she's contradicted herself over time. I mean, listen, it's not the truth. Now, whether she lied is a different story, but the truth has not been told and hasn't been consistent. The FBI needs to look into this. There's absolutely sufficient evidence to warrant an investigation. Now, let's see where it heads. But I think Secretary Clinton has not been forthright, and that's not right for somebody who's been Secretary of State of this country and now is running for president. When she first had this problem, I said what she should do right now is turn over the server, let the law enforcement look at it. If she's got nothing to hide, turn the stuff over. She would have been much better off. But, you know, I'm not the manager of her campaign. But I'll tell you this, it makes people wonder again, and we see this reflected in the public's attitude. Think about what a Hillary Clinton presidency might look like if this is the way she's dealing with this problem. It's become a political issue because of the way Secretary Clinton has handled it. The fact is, if people have questions, you should be forthright about it. First off, why did she even have a private email server? And why was she doing all of her business through a private email server? I was in the federal government for 7 years as U.S. Attorney. I was not permitted to do work through my private email. I had to do it through my public email, and we had to use that email system, and it had to be accessible to my bosses at the Justice Department. Why should the standard be any lower for the Secretary of State of the United States, who in fact was dealing with even more confidential and classified information than I was as U.S. Attorney? It doesn't make any sense. So let's start off with that. What was she up to, and why was she doing that? Now she's being, not transparent at all. In fact, essentially she's been forced to turn this email server over to the government.